The world is getting so contradicting. It's actually insane that they get away with some of the stuff that they post on the internet. I want to talk about something that I saw this morning. It's from New York Post, and it's saying more women are skipping college to make six figures as electricians, car mechanics, and truck drivers. So it's just a random fact that they're pushing onto the internet. They're just basically saying, oh, and look at the pictures. Can I just show you the pictures? Okay. And then there's a woman who reposts it, putting her own opinion, putting her own twist on it, saying, since men are too busy with podcasts, someone has to do the real jobs. First of all, the first contradicting thing that this woman said was that a podcast is not a job. Already belittling the man, already belittling the work it takes to even have a podcast. Already belittling the man, saying the man is choosing the easier job. It's not a real job, contradicting herself. And then also contradicting the fact that men were working the real jobs. Men still work the real jobs. Women never gave men the credit for working these jobs. They were just jobs. They were just doing the bare minimum. But now, since a woman is doing it, it's a real job. What? And quite honestly, wouldn't you rather have a man working in finance than have a real job? Contradicting yourself. I don't understand the concept of women wanting their own empowerment, but also wanting their man to have this real job. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This woman contradicts herself by saying that men are too busy with podcasts. But didn't you want a man in finance? Didn't you want a man of high value? Didn't you want a man that made money? Because with a podcast, you can make lots of money. You can be this high value man with a podcast. You can still be a high value man working this real job. But the women were complaining about that too. We as women, we complain about absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. We can't ever be happy. When a man has a real job, it's not a real job, it's just a job. But when a woman has a job, it's a real job. What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why does a man have to go through the Bob the Builder route just to be called a man? And even then, you don't give him that reassurance. You belittle him by saying that he needs a business. He needs to start a business. He needs to do this. He needs to be even better than being Bob the Builder. When Bob the Builder, girl, you look like Bob the Builder. What? I don't understand it. I don't understand it because women just want to take over the world. Women want men extinct. That's just the outcome I've come to. That's the whole problem. Women are tired of men. They don't want men to have anything. Even if they start a podcast, even if they were to make money passively and can go travel the world and live their best life, it's not a real job. What? That's fine, girl. That's fine. We can freaking switch places. A man can go be the influencer and you can stay at home. And not stay at home. You can go freaking work the freaking construction job. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Because all you're doing is just belittling the man and putting yourself where he used to be. We are getting carried away as women. We are getting carried away with this empowerment. We are getting carried away with belittling the man. The man has his own train of thought. We are taking the soul away from the man. A man cannot just be a man anymore. In order for a man to be a man, he has to literally I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you because these women are so contradicting. They put themselves where the man is in order to understand it. Like a woman cannot understand a man, and it's just crazy because a man is so simple. A man is so simple. It's just crazy. Women are just skipping college to go work these real jobs when men were already working the real jobs. Like, you're making this world more confusing and more all over the place. Like, everything is chaotic because of women, because of us. We are confusing everything, contradicting everything, and we just cannot decide what to do with ourselves. We are constantly blaming men, constantly belittling them, and then taking their jobs. And then taking their jobs. And we're happy with that. Like, are you happy with being Bob the Builder? Are you? Because that's what it's come to. The whole world is flipped. It is becoming a great divide. The great divide of men and women. It's not the great divide of the North and the South. It's not the great divide of race. It's not the great divide of sex or orientation. It is the great divide of men and women. That's what it is. It is the great divide. And it's sad. That's what I really wanted to talk about today, because that's what I saw in this morning. That's what I saw. And it really got under my skin, because these women do not speak for me. These women do not speak for me. All of these women that say and belittle men, put men down, they do not speak for me. Absolutely not. I have my own voice, I have my own thoughts, and I have my own perspective on men. They are confusing. They are so confusing. They're confusing you, they're confusing me, they're confusing everyone because they want everything to be flipped. It's insane. It's crazy. But yeah, thanks guys.